Greetings, one and all, from the White Mountains of Arizona. The sun is threatening to set, and the stage is set for another wonderful channeling. Yes, today we're talking about alcohol. You know it, you love it. We've all had a little nip from time to time. I think we've all tasted the effects, and we want to learn more about it. I mean, who knows who we're going to connect to today? I'm actually really excited to see who it's going to be, who's going to answer our questions about alcohol. I've had a long journey with it. Of course, when I started using it, it was to cover up, right? It was filling the hole, so to speak. But as I started to wake up and raise my vibration, I started to understand that, oh, alcohol's a heart opener. And I can actually do some healing with this. But then as I vibrated even higher, I started to phase out of alcohol and just basically my body won't accept it anymore. I'm talking about the worst hangover you've ever. It's not even a hangover. It's like for 3 or 4 days afterwards, I can't move, can't do anything. So I took that to me. My body's saying no. My vibration's saying no. I don't vibe with it much anymore. But I want to maybe get some more information on that too. Why my body's saying absolutely no alcohol for you. And just see where this thing comes from. Who created it? Why? How it can help us? How it hurts us? I mean, a lot of this is pretty obvious, but that's why we're going to get the opinion of a higher vibrational entity, hopefully. Here's Tara connecting. We don't know who she's going to connect to.
Okay.
All right, who do you have here today?
I'm not sure, but he looks like tar.
Who's Tar?
Like black inky
Oh,
tar.
it's a black inky thing?
Yeah.
Which dimension does it reside in?
4, even though he said, wouldn't you like to know?
So this is a lower polarity.
Yes.
How is its polarity in relation to reptilians?
He said he doesn't do business with them. He's on his own.
But the same type of frequency?
Yes.
Okay. Um, and why is he qualified to answer questions about alcohol?
He said he's not really a being, but the energy that alcohol is, which resides in 4D.
Okay. So I guess my first question is, how did alcohol come to this reality?
You were trying to figure out what you were and who you were at the very beginnings.
Okay, so we invented alcohol to help us figure out ourselves?
Not so much an invention. You were looking, you didn't know about consciousness yet or your soul, and you were looking for vibration to help you. You were drawn towards certain herbs and mixtures, trying to find a medicine for yourself, a medicine beyond open wounds and bruises. You're looking for what is inside of you. And so you take the medicine. The medicine made you feel strange. You thought this must be divine, as if the herbs or the mixture, the liquid, were divine, like a god. Some worshipped it like your God, thinking that the sensations came from an outside source instead of inside of you, and you clung to it. No need to look any further than the bottom of your bowl.
So alcohol is an invention of humans? It wasn't provided by the controllers of the Matrix?
Things are a two-way street. The ability to make alcohol was there for you to discover, and like a rat, you discovered it.
So the controllers put it into our collective consciousness and then we just tapped into it.
Yes.
Is alcohol in my perspective, negative vibration?
You could say it depends on how you use it. Some still continue to use it as a form of medicine to make the pain go away, make the thoughts go away, my problems, the world, for I feel helpless. So I drink and drink and drink. For others, they feel it is still some form of divine connection. So they drink to attune themselves to a divineness, God or goddess. But both are still looking outside of themselves. So although it could be used in negative and positive polarity, in and of itself, it is a negative polarity.
So even when you use it with good intentions, the vibration of the alcohol is still in the negative polarity.
Yes, you can awaken and open to some degree, but you are still limited to how much you have in your glass.
Okay. Man. In what way has alcohol helped the collective?
Helping, you might speak of losing inhibitions sometimes in a negative form, but even in negativity, you've still found positivity, healing. So if someone drinks to lose the thought of themselves being ugly or unwanted, and they drink until they feel beautiful and free, they are finding a way to express their own sexuality and love for self, albeit with something outside of themselves, because they do not believe that they can truly make themselves free, or that they are free or beautiful on their own without it.
In what way has alcohol hurt the collective?
Many believe that they cannot live without the liquid, that they cannot function, that people will not love them, that they're no good. So they drink until they feel better about themselves. finding no other form of healing, not looking into why they dislike their career or their family or the person that they've married. No need to look any further. Instead of grasping at your heart, you grasp at a bottle.
Does consuming alcohol restrict communication with our higher selves?
Yes.
Can you give us the specifics of how this occurs?
In taking in a liquid like alcohol, even if your intention is to connect to your divine nature, you are still looking at the liquid as the ultimate God to give you the permission to do so. And so, even though one may feel connected divinely, it is through a blurred perspective, not just literal, but symbolic. You are looking through the lens of the energy of me, alcohol. You are trying to listen to your higher self through the voice of another spirit. There is a middleman, and that middleman can say whatever they feel like, and you will believe it.
Does consuming alcohol send us further into the ego trap?
It is designed for your ego and nothing more.
Many people call alcohol spirits, and they believe that consuming alcohol allows entities such as yourself to whisper in their ear or control their actions. Is this accurate?
In a way, yes, because you are open, whether you are drinking for positive reasons or negative reasons, both are asking for a form of medicine. When you want medicine, you allow your energetic field to become open so that you may heal. In this open and vulnerable state, if you are feeling you are connecting to your divine nature, but there is a person in between me and you are open, I am not a doorman. I do not say you can and cannot enter. I allow all to enter at will. And as they all enter, you may believe that they are all your higher self, because I am the middleman. And if you drink for non-divine purposes and you open yourself to the healing, waiting for me to tell you how good you feel, that you are relaxed now, that you are in control. Again, I do not block others from entering your sphere, and they speak to you through my voice.
Why do some people turn angry and violent when they're drinking, and why do other people turn happy and loving?
It is the area in which you would like your healing. If you've become angry, it is because you have repressed your darkness. You are scared of it, and so you repress it until you become open. And when you are open, you finally feel that you can control that darkness. But inadvertently, that darkness overtakes you because you are not familiar with it. If you find you become loving and joyful, you fear love. You have feared joy, and so you repress it. And when you are open and ready for that medicine, love comes pouring forth, wanting that connection, because again, you are not familiar with it, so it is wild.
Recently, I found that after I drink alcohol, my body basically rejects it. I get sick. Why is this happening?
At your consciousness level, you've decided that you no longer want me, the middleman, that you no longer need this form of medicine, that you've realized you are the medicine and you can help yourself. You do not need the liquid. So, forcing a medicine into something that is not sick will make you sick.
What would you say to people who wish to remove alcohol from their lives?
It is not as simple as deciding, I will not use this liquid because I am healed. You fool yourself. You will find another middleman in another herb, in another pill, perhaps in another shaman or guru. You will still look outside of yourself. So, you must know the reason for your not wanting the alcohol. What place within you was alcohol helping? What hole was it filling? Because if you have not fixed the problem will not go away.
Wow, very powerful stuff. I thank you for speaking with us. We're out of time. I love you. Do you have any last message for the people before we go?
I do not look at myself as good or bad, but I am a part of your consciousness, and you must ask yourselves, why? Always ask, why?
Okie dokie. There we go. Didn't want to go too long with that one, just in case. Seemed like a low vibe.
Yeah.
Take some time to regroup. It always takes a little bit of time after these lower frequency channelings, doesn't it?
Yeah.
While she's recovering, give us a like. Tara's taken the vibrational hit to bring this information down, so we would appreciate some interaction, some comments especially. What did you think of that channeling? Did you remember it?
Yeah. He's creepy.
Alcohol's creepy.
Man, I could feel it right in my heart space. Like that's where he entered and that's where he was sitting. So my heart feels like pretty heavy right now. So I'll probably do a little.
I feel like that's how alcohol hits
meditation.
You. It hits your heart, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was. He didn't seem like he was, or it, or whatever it was bad or evil. It's like he was okay with what he was, and he understood how the different ways we use it. And so it was just like, I don't know, maybe in a positive way, just really wanted us to know, like, how come you do that to yourself? Like, maybe you should question that. Otherwise, it wouldn't have come in to talk to us, I guess.
Right, and it was willing to help. It said how to get off the thing and the traps of when you try to get off of it. So It didn't feel like it was malicious in any way. It was just a negative vibration, that's all.
Yeah, actually, I felt it was more like it walked the balance. Like it was positive and negative.
Okay.
You know, and it was very aware of it, where some of them, they're not aware.
So this is a pretty high consciousness for 4D.
For 40, yeah, I'd say so. This inky thing.
Well, another channeling in the books. Can't say that was too uplifting, but you know what? We
Not
learned a
really.
little something, didn't we?
Yeah, so I'm curious to hear your thoughts on that because I have friends and family that either drink or don't drink, and everybody's got their own reasons. So, I'd want to hear like, what do you think about that? If you have a reason for drinking, high vibe, low vibe, whatever it may be, let us know. Or maybe you decide, no, I don't want alcohol anymore. Like, why?
Right. And the last thing we want to do is come across as some sort of gurus. We're
No.
just putting this information out. This is the information that we're getting, and we hope that you pass all this information through the filter of your higher self. So what we say is not set in stone. It's not law. We actually would love to hear discussion, what you think, what you got from this channeling, how you feel about things.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the entities or the energies that come through, they could, they have their own agendas, whether they're from the light or not. So definitely, like James said, pass it through your own filter and decide what it means to you. So anyway, we look forward to your suggestions for future channelings. And yeah, if you dug this type of stuff, make sure that you comment.
And check out the playlist. This is video 60 something. There's all sorts of videos in the playlist.
I'm going to start numbering these videos.
Yeah, let's do that. So, all right. Thanks for watching, guys.
All right. Catch you later.
Peace.
Bye.